Second time trying. Here we go. Okay. Let's see if we get anyone on again. Whew. Let's see if we can get back to the chat. Okay, look, picture looks good. All right, there we go. All right, great. Okay. Hi, Tracy. I do not know what the issue was. When I did a speed test, though, it was showing I was bouncing out of Hood River instead of Portland for some reason. I don't know. But it's not the first time today the whole town of Sheridan's been out on. Still doing that swirling thing. I gotta get that to stop that swirling thing. Okay. Is everybody good? Okay, it looks good right now. Let's get this done. Okay, so I added this to my card. And then I'm going to take these pieces. So remember, this is the petal pink, and I stamped it Cajun Craze. And then die cut it. Let's get this card finished before we totally lose internet again. Okay, so I've got that trimmed. Then I'm going to take my Cajun Craze and I'm going to trim this top. I don't need all of this. And I don't want it to get in my way. So I'm just going to trim these pieces. Like so. Okay, and quite frankly, I'm going to trim this one too, because I don't need it all. There we go, got that. All right, so the first thing we're going to do here, I'm going to take a little bit of liquid glue with the Cajun Craze. Put it on that tip there. And I'm going to, by cutting this down, then I can move this how I would like it to be. And I don't have to worry about it showing. Okay, so I've got that. And we're going to put a little bit of liquid glue here. And I'm going to offset that from the other one so that I see the other pieces behind. Okay, so I've got that. Okay, now we need to deal with this piece right here. So we're going to color this because, of course, we don't want this to be white. I might need to turn on some lights. It looks like it got kind of dark. Oh, there we go. Okay, so for this, I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends. And I've got Pecan Pie and Cajun Craze. And I'm going to take the dark Pecan Pie on the edges here. And I know it looks like a hot mess. I promise it won't. I'm going to go in with a little bit of the light Pecan Pie. Okay. And then we're going to go in with dark Cajun Craze. And I'm going to run that dark Cajun Craze over some of that Pecan Pie. And then we're going to take the light Cajun Craze. Go back and fill that. Okay. And then just for good measure, I'm going to darken up that edge again. And because my piece is all wet, everything is still blending. Okay, so I'm going to go back. This hasn't blended so well right here. Just keep going back over it till it blends to your satisfaction. Okay, so here now is the cone piece, whatever they call that. And we're going to add this to our stack here. And to do that, I want to give this a little dimension. So I'm going to stack my glue dots on top of each other so that I have a double stack. A dimensional would be thicker than I want. So if I double stack my mini glue dots, then I'll get, and that one did, I had that on Tuesday night with one of those. Okay, now we'll take and put one and one in the middle and one on the other end. And then add this. Like so. And this is ready to add to our card base now. Okay, so we're going to put this, oh, no it is not. Costella, what are we thinking here? Okay. So a little bit of wing Costella. And then we can add this right in here like this. Going to stick our stem up here like so. So we're going to put our stem on first. Just going to use a little bit of liquid glue. I did not glue all the way to the end because I'm not going to run it that far. But I might need to add a little bit extra. I want that to go about right there. Oh, maybe just a titch in there. Okay, that should be good. Then we're going to turn this over, open it up, and snip off that excess. Okay, so we've got that. And then we need to add these together. So we're just going to take just a little bit of liquid glue, just a little dot here and there. And add this on top of our light back. And then you can see how that dimension works with that light and that two-tone cardstock. Okay, so let's do that again. The other one. Don't need a lot of glue, just a little bit. Dot, 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 and not a lot. And we shouldn't end up with glue everywhere. Okay, there we go. So now we've got our leaves. Now we're going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals to put our leaves on. So I'm going to take the larger leaf and put a Stampin' Dimensional at the top, and then the smaller leaf I'm going to use a mini right up here. Remove those backings. I'm going to start with the larger one. Add a little bit of glue at the base. And then I'm going to put this alongside here, like so. Add a little bit at the base again on this one. I'm going to put this one just a little bit higher, like that. I'm going to give that a good press at the bottom to make sure that holds. Okay, now we just need our sentiment. So we stamped our sentiment on this piece, and in order to put that on our card, I fussy cut the It's Your Day, and I did them separately. So we're going to take, and again, we're going to grab a couple of the mini dimensionals. Where did I? They're underneath the larger ones. Okay, so let's mini, and mini, and then we'll flip over the It's. Take the backings off. Put Your Day. And then the It's. Right here. Like so. And this card is just about finished. Okay, so we're going to bring in the Neutrals Adhesive Backed Sequins. I thought the copper ones would look really good with the Cajun Craze and Calypso Coral. So I'm going to take one of the larger ones, put it over here, and the smaller ones up here. Oh, I might want to secure this since I didn't. I'm going to glue this down flat. This coneflower has plenty of dimension already. So we're just going to take this, figure out where we want that exactly, and drop it in, like so. Okay, and there, so let me grab that. Here's the inside piece. We're going to take the I love that I've known you for so many birthdays. And we're going to do that in, actually, I'm going to do that in Blueberry Bushel. So let's put this in here. Okay. And this is from the Coneflower Celebrations. And then from the Mixed Florals, we're going to bring in this and all three ladybugs. So we have this in Granny Apple Green. Or actually, I did Old Olive to stamp this. I want old olive. And scrap paper again. So we're just going to put this one right down here like this. I'm going to grab the Granny Apple Green watercolor pencil. And color that in quickly. Okay. So, and then we're going to take Memento Tuxedo Black. And we're going to take a ladybug here. And a ladybug on the leaf. Right there, like so. And then the last ladybug is flying up right there. Okay. And to finish that off, we're going to take our Calypso Coral and paint those wings. Okay, and then we're going to bring back in our Stampin' Blend color lifter, smooth out that coloring. And I'm not doing anything with the ladybugs because they're so small and you can't see any lines anyway. So there's the inside of our card. Yeah, Tracy, I hemmed and hawed over it, and then I was like, these were both in the mixed florals as part of the sale, and I thought, what the heck? I'm gonna get it. I want it. I'm gonna get it. So I did. Because it's buy one, get one 50% off on any of the products within a suite. So I bought this one and celebratory sips bundle together so that I got buy one and get one half off. Okay, so there's our card. Now somewhere is this, what did I do with the other one? I wanted to show you what it looked like in Petal Pink. But now I can't find my sample card, which is crazy. What did I do with it? Darn it. How did it just disappear? I thought I had it up on the card base thing right here in front of me so I could see it. But I'm not seeing it. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Here it is. Inside. So here it is in Petal Pink. And there it is in the Balmy Blue. Okay. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Laura. So glad to see you back. All right. So I should be back on Tuesday night. Hopefully, we won't have any more internet issues. So anyway, everybody, have a great week. See you soon. Good night. Thank you so much.